And I think that's a travesty to think that just because he don't see it this way, or his opinion is to let same-sex marriage go, and it's all right, that us as Christians, we as Christians, just don't have rights anymore. That's wrong, sir. I mean, that's not right.
Casey Davis is the county clerk of Casey County. So this county was actually named for you, right?
I tell people that all the time. That's a little joke that they named it after me. But no, I'm satisfied I was named after it.
Yeah. And there is, just to be clear, though, the other county clerk that's been taking a stand in Rowan County, Kim Davis, those you have the same last name. There's no relation there, as far as you know.
She is my sister in Christ, and that's. But as far as the blood that makes us relative is Christ's blood, and I joked with her about this when all this started. She's a Democrat, and I'm a Republican, and I told her, I said, maybe Kim, in all of this, maybe somebody in the higher authorities of this state and this nation can see that Democrats and Republicans can work together on something. And I said, is the time that goes by, I realize this more and more. It's not a Republican and a Democrat thing. There's people out there that's making it political, but this is not a Republican and Democrat thing. It's not a Baptist, Methodist, Pentecost, Apostolic, Catholic, Separate Baptist. It's not a denominational thing. It's a war on Christianity. And if there was ever a time that we can all be of one mind and one accord, it's now. Because surely we can agree by the blood of Christ that there is a travesty taking place with that Supreme Court ruling was completely unconstitutional. Completely unconstitutional. They had no right to tell us, the state of Kentucky, that our law that was voted with over 70% of the people that it was wrong. They had no right. Section 26 of the Bill of Rights of the Kentucky Constitution, I'm going to misquote it, but it clearly says that the higher powers which were delegated by this body should they ever deem any sort of law that would be contrary to our Bill of Rights, that it would be void, that law would be void.
Right.
I wish everyone listening this morning would take the time to look at Section 26 of the Bill of Rights of the state of Kentucky and tell me how it is that any Supreme Court judge or otherwise cannot recognize that what they done is completely unlawful. It is completely unlawful. Our law says one man and one woman, and that is what I held my hand up and took an oath to, and that is what I expect to. If it takes it, I'll go to jail over. If it takes my life, I will die for, because I believe I owe that to the people that fought so I can have the freedom that I have. I owe that to them today, and you do, we all do. They fought and died so we could have this freedom. I'm going to fight and die so my kids and your kids can keep it.